ओमज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थसुभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी। Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, chapter number 21, verse number 18. So this is continuation of Venu Geet sung by the gopis, in which they are expressing their mood of love, their prema. So we read about different people, clouds and birds and rivers, and then Pulindi woman. So now here, almost coming to an end, the internet. So speaking about Govardhan Hill. हन्ताय मद्रीरबला हरिदास वर्यो यद राम कृष्ण चरण स्पर्श प्रमोद मानं तनोति सह गोगणयोस्तयोर्यत् Paniya suyavas kandara kandamulai. So Hanta, I am Adri Abla. So, O Abla, O ladies, what a surprise, what a wonder, that even this mountain, Adri, Haridasvarya, is the best of servants of Krishna. So, it looks like they are looking at the mountain and then speaking. Why is it? Yat means yasmat, because Rama Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda, that he is ecstatic by the touch of the feet of Krishna and Balaram. And therefore Manam Tanoti Saha Go Ganayo Tayoryat. So he is doing puja to them, these two Tayo, along with cows and the cowherd boys, Go Ganayo Tayoryat. And how he does his puja, worship, respect? He says by supplying drinks, food, grass, and kandara, the caves for taking rest, and kandamulai, and these two types of roots. Kanda and mula both means roots. Kanda means round roots, mula means long roots. Like muli, radish. It's called muli only because it's a mula. It's a root. So he supplies all this. So at present we don't see all this, but at that time it must be that this mountain was giving a lot of green grass. There are many streams coming out. Now we don't see anything like that. And also various types of roots, edible roots growing, and caves to play, to relax. So that is how wonderful is this mountain, that even he is doing the service and we are not able to do anything like that. And therefore he is very happy. Pramoda, he is ecstatic, getting the touch of Krishna's feet on him. We don't get that opportunity. So even immobile things like mountain are more fortunate than us. This is the wonder. So Hanta Sakhyo Mahad Ashranam Vina Naiv Manoratham Falati. So now they are saying that, look ladies, friends, you should know this principle, that without taking shelter of a great devotee, you cannot have your wish fulfilled. Especially if it is a wish to attain Krishna. So if you want to attain Krishna, then you need the grace of a devotee. So therefore they are saying that we should take shelter of great devotee Haridasvarya. Mahatvam cha Hari Bhakta Nam eva. And Mahat, the word Mahat means great person. Of all the great persons, the most great are the devotees of Krishna. They are the highest in greatness. And among them also, this Govardhan is the best. So he is also called Girindra. Therefore Krishna himself kept it on his own finger for 7 days. So Girindra eva mukhya iti Gargi mukhat. We have heard this from the mouth of Gargi. Tadatya adya tatratya manas gangayam snatva tadadhi devatasya Sri Haridev namno Narayanasya darshanartham yama. Therefore now we should go there and we should take bath in the Manasi Ganga, which is in Govardhan hill. And then we should do puja to Haridev, There is a deity of Haridev in Govardhan. So that is Haridev is the presiding deity of Govardhan. And Manasi Ganga is next to it. So we should go and do puja to Haridev. That will be puja of Govardhan. And then we will get the blessing of Krishna. So let's go for this and have darshan of Narayana called Haridev. Iti atra guru jananam api naiva vipratipatti. And if we do this, then our elders will have no doubt on us. They will not think that we are going to meet Krishna. So we are just going to have darshan of the Haridev in the temple and have bath in Ganga river, Ganga lake. So this is a good pretext to go and meet Krishna. Krishna api tatraiva khelati iti yuktim nischitavatyah swaramanam tam abhisisirshavah Sri Govardhanam eva sagana Krishna vanchita sadhakam savanchita siddhyartham stuvanti. So Krishna is also playing in that area. So therefore this is the yukti, this is the process, this is the means, this is the pretext by which we can meet Krishna. So resolving like this, they desire to go near Krishna and meet him. So therefore Sri Govardhanam eva stuvanti. Therefore they are praising Sri Govardhan. And why are they praising? In swavanchita siddhyartham, to attain the object of their wish. And how are they going to attain? Sagana Krishna vanchita sadhakam. So this will be fulfilled, the wishes to get Krishna along with his entourage. So hanta iti vishmaye, the word hanta is used in the sense of wonder, that how this mountain is the best of the Haridasvarya. So Haridaseshu Naradadishu api madhye mukhya yetrayo Haridasa Yudhishthira Uddhava Govardhana Teshu api madhye ayamadri reva Haridasvarya. So in Bhāgavatam there are three people who are called Haridas. One is Yudhishthira Maharaj, another is Uddhav, and third is Govardhan. So these three, the word Haridas has been used for these three. And for Govardhan the word Haridas Varya has been used. Means among the three he is the best. Because Krishna does not put his foot on anyone else, not on Yudhishthira. There is no possibility, because Yudhishthira is senior to Krishna. Krishna himself bows down to Yudhishthira Maharaj. And Uddhav also is his friend. So it is only on Govardhan that he walks. And the other two are outside Vrindavan. Yudhishthira never came to Vrindavan. Uddhava came once to study, research in bhakti. Right? He is a research scholar. So then he wrote a thesis which was approved, and he got a PhD in bhakti. So therefore he is a Haridas. So Yudhishthira Uddhava Govardhana Teshu api madhye ayamadri reva Haridasvarya. So he is giving reference to the other two, where it is mentioned Haridas for them. Haridasasya rajarshe rajsuyam mahodayam iti Yudhishthira. So in case of Yudhishthira Maharaj, it is said that this Rajsuya Yajna is a Mahodaya, is a big event of Rajarshi, the saintly king Yudhishthira, who is called here as Haridas. And for he said there, Krishnam Sansmariyan Reme Haridaso Vrajokusham. So here also the word Haridas is used for Uddhava. That Uddhava, when he came to Vrindavan and he stayed here for few months, so he was all the time going around to different places, and in this way he reminded them of Krishna. Krishnam Sansmariyan Reme Haridaso Vrajoksham. So Vrajoksha means residents of Vraja. So he reminded them, and in this way he relished his stay here in Vrindavan. So both of them, the word Haridas is used for Uddhava and Yudhishthira. But iti Uddhave hantaya madri rabla Haridas varya iti asmin parvate api Haridas pad prayogat. But only for the mountain the word Haridas varya has been used. So means the best of the Haridas. So although he is a mountain, another two are human beings, but it is mountain who is called Haridas varya. So that is the surprise. That's why they are using the word Hanta. Hantaya Madra Adri Rabla Haridasa Varya. So that is the cause of their surprise, that even this mountain is such a great devotee. So Yasmad Rama Krishnayos Charana Sparshena Sila Dravadi Abhivanjita Pramodo Yasas. And therefore he is very happy, he is in ecstasy. Why? Because he is getting the touch of the feet of Krishna and Balaram. And how do we know that he is happy? So he is expressing his happiness by melting. It's like the heart melts in love. So like that the mountain melted when they were walking on it, and their footprints on it. So that is how it is expressing its pleasure. Shila Dravadi Abhivyanjita Pramoda. Charana Sati Shilanam Pankas Adharmya Praptya Dhvaja Vajra Ankushadi Macharana Chinnham Nirjhara Trina Udgamadayoho Ashrupulkadayopi Pramoda Vyanjaka. So by the contact of Krishna's feet, the stones of Govardhan, they melted and became muddy. And then the marks of Krishna's feet, such as flag and gourd and thunderbolt, all these got imprinted on this. So that signifies how happy he is. And on top of that, his happiness is seen that there is flow of streams of water, as if he is crying out of happiness. And there is a grass coming out, it's like hair standing on the end. So these are all symptoms of happiness. Somebody is very happy, the hair stand on the end, tears in the eyes, heart melts. So the stones melted and streams flowing. So Asrupul Kadayopi Pramoda Vanjaka. So these are indicators of his ecstasy, as if he is having tears in the eyes and hair standing on the end. Atra Ramapada Prayogo Bhava Gopnarth. So here Rama Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda. So Ram is used for Balram. So they really didn't want to use the word Ram here, but just to hide their bhava. Because if they simply speak Krishna, then everybody knows that, oh, they are in so much love with Krishna. But if they say Ram Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda, that means they are just talking about Krishna Balaram in general, because everybody talks about them. So in this way they are trying to hide their feelings of love. Or if you take the pun on the word Rama, because Sanskrit one word has many meanings. So Sleshena Ramo Nila Charu Site Trishu. So the word Rama means blue, it means black, it means beautiful. So all three meaning you can apply it to Krishna. Means black is Krishna, Sita Krishna, or Charu Krishna. So that is another meaning. So iti amar koshat. So Ramaniyo ya Krishna tasya. So in that case it means because Krishna who is Ramaniya, who is very pleasurable. He abla iti pati paravashyavati nam yasmakam tad ashranam eva balam buddhyate iti bhava. So the speaker is calling the other gopis as abala. So abala is used as a synonym for a woman. Literally it means weak. So therefore he says that why the word abala is used here and not some other word. Why not Sakhya, Gopya, friends, Alya, something, so many other words. Why abala? He says because we are under the control of our husbands. And now our strength is only taking shelter of Govardhan. So we are abala, but we can become sabala by surrendering to Govardhan. So let's go there. Because if we go to Govardhan, then we will not be under the control of the husband. Go to the forest. So that is the significance. Yat yatah pramodadeva heto manam tat prasadanim pujam tanoti. So therefore, manam tanoti, that he is doing, manam here means puja, worship. What is worship? Which is done to please. So therefore he is pleasing. Saha gobhir ganena sakhi samuhena cha vartmaniya stayo. So doing puja of these two who are along with their cows and their friends. How the puja is being done? Paniyani. So first is by offering drink. Paniya means drink. So just like when you do puja, first you offer water to the to wash feet, padya. Then you give water for achmaniya. So that is water. That is paniya. Pani also means water. So padya achmaniya panartham. So for drinking. Sugandha sitala nirjhala jalani. So what is the drink? He says it is the pure, cool, fragrant water coming from the streams of Govardhan. Tatha naivedyartha paniya peya. Then paniya also means not just washing your mouth or water. Paniya has both meaning. It means water, drinking water or drinkable water. You said drinking water or drinkable water? So water is drinking? Who is drinking? So in Sanskrit, paniya means yat means it is drinkable. But in English we say drinking. So paniya means peya. So peya means that which is fit to be drunk. So what is that? What else is there besides water? It says there is honey, madhu. Because there are trees and there are bees and there are flowers and there are honey bees. So madhu, there are mangoes, mango trees, mango fruit. So you can drink mango juice. So that is paniya. And pilu adi rasascha. And there is a fruit called pilu. So I have not seen it here, but it grows at least in Madhya Pradesh and here, but I don't know if it's still found in this area. But pilu comes in Sanskrit. Piluna, piluni, pilune na tu pilave. Because remember that fruit and tree. If it is referring to fruit, then it is neutral gender. Then it will become pilune. If it is tree, the pilu tree, it will become pilave, like gorave. So same word will take two different meaning depending. So when one word has got these two meaning but the word is same, then there is a sutra for that. So pilu is supposed to be fruit here, but I have not seen it. So suyavasani, suyavas is grass, arghyadi artham durva. So grass is also used in puja, worship, durva grass. When you do yagya, you make that finger ring to put it. It's called pavani. You also use it to keep your things which are to be offered. Durva grass is also put in the lota also for prokshan, for sprinkling. So that is suyavas. Arghyadi artham durva, or the grass is for the cows, gavam grasarth. So in Sanskrit also we have the word grass, but there grass means a morsel. It comes from the root grass. So sugandha sukomala pushti vardhana dugdha sampadakani trinani. So there is nice grass, which is not this kind of grass, which is not fragrant. This grass is having a special fragrance, and it is very soft and very nourishing, and it gives a lot of milk if cows eat it. Cows make milk, so from where it comes? From the grass. So dugdha sampadakani trinani cha. So different types of grasses are there. Dirghatvam arsham, this suyavas, it should be suyavas. So yadva paniyam suvate iti paniya suvo nirjharascha. Or he said paniya su as one word. And that means that from which water flows. Suprasave dhatu, we did it. Sauti, suvate. So that means that which generates water or which gives water, that is stream. And Kandara is cave. So Upavesha Shayya Vilasadi Artham. Why is the cave? How it is useful? For sitting down when it is hot. You can sit inside cool. You can also sleep in it. You can also play inside big cave, you can play. So Vilasadi Artham. And Shitoshna Samaya Sukhta Guhascha. So the characteristic of the cave is that it is cool in the summer and it is warm in the winter. So winter time if you go in a cave it is warm, and summer time it is cool. It's like water which is pumped from the ground. It is cool in summer and warm in the winter. So that is guha cave. Bhakshnartham kandamulani, and for eating he also gave the roots. Tatratya ratna paryanka pitha pradeepa adarshadiopi uplakshya stai. So these are also indicative that Govardhan is also giving some gems, cot for sleeping, Pitha, chair for sitting down, Pradeepa, lamp for lighting, Adarsha, mirror for showing, because these are all used in the puja. When you do Sodasopchar puja, offer 16 articles. So mirror is also included, that after puja is done, then you have to show the mirror. So this is, all this Suyavasa Kandara Kandamulani is indicative that all this, although it is not stated in the sloka, because he is Haridas Varya, he is the best servant, so he does service with all these paraphernalia to Sri Krishna. Gāgopakairanūvanam nayatoruddhara venu sunai kalpadaistanubhritsu sakhya aspandanam gatimatam pulakastarunam niryogapasakita lakshanayor vichitram. So he says that Krishna, he is moving from one forest to another forest along with cows and cowherd boys. Gāgopakairanūvayam nayatoruddhara. So he is leading them from one, and it's used for both of them. So Udara Venu Swanai Kalpadai Stanubhritsu Sakhya. So friends, he is playing Venu Swan, the beautiful sound of the flute. With that he is moving from one forest to another forest. Kalpadai. Kalpadai means sweet words or sweet song, poetry. Tanubhritsu Sakhya. So all the living beings is friend to all of them. And Aspandanam Gatimatam. So his flute, what the flute is doing, that it is making the mobile as immobile. So if you have a mobile phone, Krishna plays the flute, the phone will stop working. It will become immobile. Right? Because that's what it says, Aspandanam. It says it will have no wave. The internet will drop. Aspandanam means there is no spandan, no movement. So things which have movement, they become immobile by Krishna's flute. Because earlier we saw the river was thagit, became still. And pulkas tarunam, and the trees which are immobile, they seems to be acting like living beings or human beings, because they have pulak, they have like juice flowing out from their body, they have symptoms of love. And this Krishna is described here as having a vichitra vesha, lakshanayor vichitram. He has a very wonderful appearance. What is he having? Niryoga pashakrita lakshanayor vichitram. So he has this wonderful appearance that he is having niryoga pash. Niryoga pash is a rope which cowherd people use for tying the calf. Also when they have to milk the cows, then you have to tie sometimes the hind legs of the cow so that she does not kick. So they have a rope that is called niryoga. So niryoga pasha krita lakshanayor vichitram. Or niryoga means nitram yoga, complete yoga, and pas means binding. So niryoga means prema. So he has prema pasha. He binds everybody by his love. And that is krita lakshana, that is his lakshana, that is his special characteristic. And therefore he is most wonderful. So niryog is called lomna in Hindi, or naina. So kincha tatra abhisarane vilambo na karya tasya anugavinasya vanantar gamana sambhavat ityahu gaiti. So in the previous sloka they said we should quickly go to Manasi Ganga on the pretext of having darshan of Haridev. So now they are saying that we should now leave immediately, not delay. Why? Because Krishna is moving from one forest to another forest, so by the time we go he may move to another one. Now he is near Govardhan. So Gopkai Ritik Anukampayam Kan. So Ga Gopakai. So Gopa and Gopaka means same. There is a Kan Tadhit Pratyaya which is applied there and can be applied in different sense. One is Swartha, it doesn't change the meaning. Sometimes it is used in the sense of diminutiveness, smallness, like you have Bala, Balaka, Deepa, Deepaka, so Gopa, Gopaka. So here he says Gopkairiti Anukampayam Kan. That here it is used in the sense of Anukampa or compassion. That these cowherd boys, they are very compassionate towards Krishna. How is that? Ato Gopayanti Krishnam Snehat Palayanti. This latest. That they protect Krishna out of affection. So that's why they are called Gopaka. So in Gopal Champu it is described when Krishna is leaving in the morning, then Yashoda Maya tells Balram, Madhumangal, be careful. Make sure Krishna does not run into deep forest, does not do this, you have to protect him. So therefore he brings this meaning. That's what he is writing. Prati pratar eva Sri Yashodaya tathaiva tanniyogat. Every morning Mother Yashoda employs them, Balaram and other senior, because some cowherd boys, they are senior to Krishna, some are junior, some of same age. So the senior ones, Balaram also is senior, although he is just 1 week senior, but his senior is senior, even if it is 5 minutes. Among the twins also one is senior, other is junior. So therefore, she employs them, tanniyogat. Vane vane gas tayor nayato satoridam vichitram bhavati iti anva. So he is taking the cows, in fact both of them, it's a dual case. So from one forest to another forest they are leading the cows, and in this way they appear very wonderful with this niryoga pasha tied to their head. Kim tat he sakhya tanubhritsu sharirishu madhya ye gati mantas tesham venusvanair aspandanam sthavar dharma. So friends, among the embodied beings, those who have movement, gati manta, by hearing the flute they become motionless, aspandanam. So they get the characteristic of the sthavara or immovable beings. And tarunam pulako jangam dharma. And the trees, they are having pulaka. So they are manifesting symptoms of love on their body, which is the characteristic of those living beings which move human beings. So by playing his flute, he makes living beings change their dharma by the power of his love. And niryogakhya pasho niryoga pasha. Niryoga pasha means the rope which is called niryoga. So what is niryoga? What is this rope? It says sacha chapalanam vatsanam dohan samaye gavam jangha sangata vatsanam galbandhana rajju. So when the cows have to be milked, then there are some calves which are very hyperactive, chapal. So they are not stable, they run this way, they run that way. So cowherd boys have to sit under the cow and milk. So they kick this way, that way. And then the cow also moves. Because he runs, then cow goes towards that. So it's very problematic to milk the cow. Cow has to stand in one place for milking. So what they do is that they catch the calf and put the rope in his neck and tie the calf to the front left leg of the cow. So that the calf is right in front of the mother, then she won't go anywhere. Otherwise, especially when the newborn calf is there, then the cow moves. So that rope is called niryoga. Tena krita lakshanayo. So they are beautified by this rope. Means this rope they tied on their head. So this is a symptom that they are cowherd people. So saundarya vishesha labhena khyatayo. So it gives them special appearance. They look very beautiful because of these ropes on their head. Gunai pratite tu krita lakshana ahita lakshana iti amara. So this krita lakshana and ahita lakshana, it has a special meaning. Whether we call it krita lakshana or ahita lakshana, I thought it is ahat, not ahit. So when something makes you appear special by its quality, and that is called krita lakshana. Tataschayam muktas tabaka jushtagra dvaya pita pattamaya. So this rope is special. It is not just the rope you see. So it's actually made from the yellow cloth so that it is soft. Otherwise it will hurt the calf who is newborn. And at the end of the rope there are pearls. So it's very beautiful also. So mukta stabaka jushta agradvaya. The two ends of the rope, on the two ends of the rope there is a group of pearls hanging, tied to it. And this rope they tie on their head, so that when they need it, then just pull it out from there and again put it there. Otherwise you have to have a backpack to keep the rope. So there was no backpack in those days. So it was only head pack. So that's why they keep it. So they say Ushni sa bandha bhushan vishesha. So Krishna is having a turban on his head, and then on top of the turban he ties this rope. So that is the beauty. That's the Vesha Vichitram, that is the wonderful appearance. So Gopalakattu Vyanjako Drashtrinam Manamohana Evagya. So it is indicative that he is a cowherd boy, and it's also very attractive to look at. It's like an ornament. So that is the end of Venu Geet, and this is the last sloka of this chapter. Evam vidha bhagavato ya vrindavan charinaha Vanayantyo mitho gopya kridas tanmayatam yayu. So in this way, the gopis, they described the pastimes of Bhagavan, who is called here as Vrindavan Charina, one who wanders in the forest of Vrindavan. And while describing his pastimes like this, they became completely absorbed in him. So Gopya Kridas Tanmayatam Yayu. And this is end of chapter 21. Sopsangharati, Sukadeva Goswami concludes the song Evamiti. Vrindavan charino bhagavata evam vidha anyapi yah krida varnayantyo babhu. So Krishna, who is Vrindavanchari, sometimes he is called Vanachari. So Vanchari, Vrindavanchari. So in this way they described not only these activities but also other activities. Anyapi yakrida, many other pastimes they spoke. And then Babhuvus Tanmaitam. So Tanmaita means, Tanmay means to be absorbed. Or Tanmaita means that they became like that themselves. Tat prachurtam krida prachuryam yayu prapu. So it could also means that they themselves became absorbed so much that started playing those activities or imitating. Krida prachuryam tat prachurtam yayu prapu. Swakantam abhisritya tat kridavatyo babhu. So he says that actually they went and met Krishna. Because abhisritya means, abhisar means to meet. And then they themselves participated in this play of Krishna. Tat kridavatyo babhu. Yadva, or if you don't like that meaning, then he gives another meaning. Says ayante abhisaranti iti aya. So aya also is a dhatu, which means to go. Ayate, ayagatam. So those who go, they are called aya, which means the gopis. So ayati, ayante means abhisaranti. Abhisar is the word used where heroine goes and meets the hero. So therefore aya here means gopya. Evam vidha. So he is taking the word varnayantya. One meaning of varnayantya is that evam vidha bhagavato ya vrindavancarina varnayantya. Varnayantya means while describing. You can also take this as varnayanti plus aya. And that's how he is breaking it now. That varnayanti, aya, gopya. And aya gopya, which kind of gopya? Abhisarantya. Because he says they went and met. So from where the meaning of meeting comes, so that is taking by breaking varnayantya into varnayanti aya. So mitho gopya kridas tanmaitam. Evam vidha bhagavat krida. So bhagavata krida, the play of Krishna. So play of Krishna here means two things. Bhagavat kartika, Bhagavat karmakas. Play in which Krishna is the agent and play in which Krishna is the object. So he is playing and they are playing with him. So then he becomes the karma, mitho. So therefore the word mitho, because it says varnayantyo mitha. Mitha means mutually. So means Krishna is playing with them, they are also playing with him. So when Krishna is playing with them, Krishna is the karta. When they are playing with him, Krishna is the karma. So therefore it says Bhagavat kartrika and Bhagavat karmakas. So that is why he is bringing this meaning, because the word mitha is used. Mitha means mutual, together. But mitha also means rahasi, means in a secret place. Yayu prapu. So kridayanti ataha kridayantya cha babhu means kridayanti and kridayanti. They are making him play and they are also playing. Mitho anyonyam rahasi api iti amar. The word mitha has two meanings. Mitha means together, mutual. Mitha also means in a secret place, rahasi. So both meaning work. Tatah param tanmayatam krida tadatmyam anand moham cha prapta. And then after that they became totally absorbed in the play and also they were infatuated by the love. Means they lost their external awareness. Vyakhyaayam avashya upadeya grim granthe. So Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, why I am giving this kind of explanation? He says, because this explanation will help you later on. Where will it help you? He says, later on the gopis are going to speak this verse. Yariambujaksata upada tala ramaya dattakshanam kochid aranya janapriyasya asprakshma tat prabhritir ananya samaksham statum toyabhirantum napariyam. So there the word has been used asprakshama, that you touched us. From that point onward we have never been able to see anyone else. So where is this happening then, touching? Says it has to happen before that. That comes in 29th chapter in Pranay Geet. And they are actually going to meet Krishna. And they are saying asprakshma tat prabhriti. So therefore he brings out this meaning here. So then it will match with that. Otherwise that question will come there, where this meeting happened. Why are they saying asprakshama? Tat prabhriti nanya samakshamanga sthatum toyabhiramtum nabataparayam. So iti sarartha darshinyam harshinyam bhakta chetasam ekavinshotru dasmi sangata shangata satam. So in this way, sarartha darshini, giving pleasure to the devotees, heart of the devotees, comes to completion in the association of devotees. So this is the end of 21st chapter. Any questions?
Mataji, may I ask you several questions?
Yes.
The first one concerns the whole chapter, more precisely the mood of the gopis. So while listening to this Gopi Gita, the first conclusion I may have is that these devotees are so wonderful and great, and they're as great as Krishna himself. And they would never leave him and spend time without him. And also in Krishna Sandarbha, there is one place where Jiva Goswami says that when Bhagavan descends, he descends with his devotees. Nevertheless, there are people who say that from time to time Nitya Parshadas come alone to this world without Bhagavan. And
where is it said?
That's the question. Is it possible for a Nitya Parshada to come to this world without Bhagavan? And I don't have any scriptural reference, but I may just think about Swami Haridas, for instance, from Nivarka Sampradaya. People say that he is Lalita, and I wanted to know what is the Gaudiya Siddhanta on this doubt or question. Is it possible for a Nitya Parikara to come to this world separately from Bhagavan?
I have not read anything about it either way, whether they come or don't come, but I have never read, at least in Goswami literature that Nitya Parsadas come.
And in case of Sutapa and Prishni, they are just partial manifestations of Devaki and Vasudeva. So they do not come on their own.
Yeah, but they are coming because Sutapa and Prashni, they are not. Yeah, they can say them partial manifestation, or they are just sadhakas who attained position like
that. The other question I had is related to Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur's Tika on Shloka 18, when he says Mahad Ashraya Nandina. And without having found refuge of a pure devotee of Uttama Vaishnava, one cannot get Krishna, attain Krishna. Does it mean that all the time on the planet Earth there are Mahad or great Vaishnavas with whom one can develop this special bhava? For instance, in the scope of Chaitanya Sampradaya, does it mean that till the end of Kali Yuga there will be some sadhus who will still propound this teaching and sadhakas will learn with them?
So why you come to that conclusion?
This is a question because
No, but why the question is like that? Why should it be?
Because it seems like a truth, like eternal truth. Without a pure devotee, one cannot attain Krishna.
Yeah, so if there is no pure devotee, then nobody attains Krishna. That's all you can say. I mean, you are saying that there has to be. Maybe I'm not denying that. In the yogic world, they say that there are some 27 siddhas always present. If you read this Theosophical Society, they also have something like that. But my statement, or you can say counter argument, is that why it has to be like this? If Krishna does not want, then what is the problem?
Well, the answer mainly is that Sri Jiva Goswami says in Paramattma Sandarbha that this world exists just to enable sadhakas to complete their sadhana and
yeah, so they don't. If they don't complete, then they will continue.
But
in fact, that is the reason he says the creation is done. Because if they complete, then there is no one for whom he should create. Jiva Goswami says that he creates for the sadhakas who did not complete in the previous cycle. So for their sake, he creates the world so that they can complete. Because his point is that Krishna acts only for the sake of devotees and not non-devotees.
Okay, so that means that in a particular time of...
No, I'm not saying either way. It is possible that they are present, but why should it be? It can also be that it is not. Just like it is said that one who is most qualified person becomes Brahma. And then sometimes there is nobody who is qualified, then Krishna himself or Vishnu himself takes the post of Brahma. So that means it is not always that some living being becomes Brahma. Sometimes he is. So therefore in Puranas, like sometimes in Shiva Purana or this Purana, you hear that from Shiva comes Vishnu and Brahma, or from Brahma comes Shiva and Vishnu. So then we think, well, how is it possible? Because Vishnu is the source of everyone. So in that time Shiva is actually, the post is taken by Vishnu himself. He is called Shiva, but he is actually Vishnu, because he is doing the function of Vishnu. So if the creation happens, if Brahma takes birth from him, then it's fine.
Thank you, Babaji.
So you said several, you only had two?
Well, I have one, but I don't want to take too much time.
Okay.
So if nobody else has a question, so I do like to ask one.
Okay, we'll ask.
I have at least two. So first one would be, could you maybe explain the significance of the fact that Govardhan is at the same time Haridasa Varya, the best of the devotees, but also in the next chapters it will be shown that Krishna himself becomes Govardhan and accepts the offerings of the Vrajavasis.
So just like Krishna himself became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he is God and he is also Bhakta. So same. It shows also how to do seva. So then he takes the role of Haridas.
And therefore we worship him as Krishna, but also as Haridas? Or?
No, we worship him as Krishna.
And is it only the Gaudiya Sampradaya which worships Govardhan as Krishna? Or are there also other people?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
And I would be interested if this worship of Govardhan as Krishna, if this was started by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or do you know anything of the...
Yeah, but even if the worship maybe before that, then Krishna himself started worshipping, so it's not that it stopped immediately. But whether other people worship him as Krishna or worship him as a devotee, that's something which I'm not aware of. You have to find out.
Just find it so interesting because in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is described so vividly.
Because when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, there was already temple of Govardhanath on Govardhan. So worship was still going on.
But this temple, was it the one started by Madhavendra Puri? Of this Gopal deity?
Yeah.
So then did they worship there Gopal Krishna or Govardhan as Krishna or both? Or?
No, there is a deity
I've never seen it.
that is now in Rajasthan, Nath Dwara. When Muslims attacked, the deity was moved. Previously the deity was on top of Govardhan.
But this deity was, the worship there.
It's called deity, it's a form of Krishna who is lifting Govardhan, Govardhanath. In short, they call it Nath.
Okay, but so therefore they did not worship Govardhan primarily as this is Krishna here, but they worship this Krishna lifting Govardhan. Okay.
Okay, Narottama.
Yeah, thank you, Babaji. So one more question is related to the way the commentator builds or makes his commentary. So I can see that he uses a lot of, his commentary is based on morphology and semantics. And in Western drama and poetry, while analyzing some text, usually these figures of speech are also based on the word formation itself. For instance, there are some such figures of speech, and I'm sure they exist also in Sanskrit, like alliteration, and they also have some meaning. The way that this particular word is used and the fact that it sounds in a particular way, it brings a special meaning in a poem. So is it also the case in the Sanskrit poetry or in Kavya Shastra, like we have this Gopi Gita?
Sanskrit poetry is full of that.
But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur doesn't use it particularly here.
It depends. All these slokas, they can have many more meanings. If you read some other commentators, they will be explaining in some different way. It's like you saw that he's Varniyantya, he makes Varniyanti plus Aya. You can break it. You can also break Varnyanti in something else. Vridhatu, to choose, not to describe, and Vriya Varne. So many ways of. You have to know grammar well. So now in Harinama Vyakaran we will study all this. Glamour of Sanskrit will come. There's a lot of glamour in Sanskrit. A lot. You can make so many ways and no one can actually figure out what you really want to say. They can take a totally different meaning and you mean something else.
And such an analysis is based on particular rules, so it's not just some whimsical
No.
ideas or
It's all.
interpretation.
That's what I'm saying. You will see that glamour coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe from next week onwards. Because here you can take the noun and then make a verb out of it and then make another noun out of that. All types of gymnastics you can do. That's why there are first sloka of Bhāgavatam, there are 100 meaning. That's a lot of meaning to one sloka. Mahaprabhu also gave 64 meanings to Atmaram sloka. So that can be done to, this kind of song, you can do so much with this. You can study just for this Venugit for months.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, speak.
Okay, I thought maybe I'm not audible. So, my just one question was there that in our Gaudiya literature, is there any mention of Mirabai? Because there is when we go to Vrindavan and then there is a folklore that there was some this thing with Rupa Goswamiji, but is there anything in our literature like that? Or any mention of Mirabai?
Which literature?
Our Gaudiya Sampradaya literature?
No, what do you mean by literature? That's what I'm asking. What do you mean by the word literature?
Literature means our books, like Gaudiya, we follow the books.
So why should Mirabai be mentioned in that? The books are like Bhakti Rasamrita Saranju, Ujjwal Nilmani, Sandarbhas, these commentaries. Where is why Mirabai? Where is the question of Mirabai coming in this time? Where does she fit in?
She will not fit in, but just that question was there about the partial. So there is a low katha. So I just
Yes, I cannot say anything about Lok Katha. That's why I said please give me some reference. Lok Katha, there are so many Lok Kathas. What can I say about it? I can neither deny it nor confirm it. There's nothing I can say. So many stories. How much is true in that? It's called hagiography. You know this word hagiography? There's a biography and there is called hagiography.
Yes.
So these are all hagiographies. They are not biographies.
I would like to know if this principle of Bhagavan and the Dasa, that simultaneously, two different things are present, are existing. Is this something that's unique to Jiva Goswami's theology or the Gaudiya Vaishnava theology, that we have Guru who is
This is in all sampradayas. Every sampradaya, Guru is treated like God.
Yeah.
But everybody also knows that Guru is a human being.
Yeah.
It's not unique. In India, that is how the Guru is seen. He is worshipped and he is also a human being.
Okay, and now, but here now we say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Bhagavan and also a devotee of Bhagavan. This is something unique. Is this true, or are there
And this
also,
is he himself is Krishna.
because other Vaishnava Sampradayas, they don't say that Madhvacharya, that he is Bhagavan himself, or that
Because he is not
Ramanuja.
Bhagavan. It's not question of just saying it.
Yeah.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan, but he took the role of a devotee. So if he has so many avatars, he can also have a Bhakta avatar. What is the problem? Anyway, whatever, if he is Bhakta avatar, he is the best Bhakta avatar. Okay.